Again, welcome to Hermann High School. For those of you that don't know us, we're Adam's parents, Berna and Kevin Solentrup, and Adam's brother Sam. Thank you all for attending today as we honor our hometown heroes. First, I'd like to introduce Coach Jed Leeper. They have, Hermann High School has prom today and they want to do something special for Adam. So I asked him to come up and say a few words.
Thank you. This is most of our 2023 football team. They are busy this morning. We try to grab as many as possible to be here. We had the honor and privilege to dedicate our season to Adam and Officer Griffin, and they did a really great job of just embracing that and representing everything we want to be as Hermann Bearcat football players. And so we got a helmet for him today, signed by our players, and I think that we are just blessed to be able to represent our community as well as our service officers and firemen do for us every day. So Trace is going to present the helmet to Adam. Thank you for letting us be a part of this, and if you ever need anything from us, just please let us know.
Today, we're here to honor our police, fire, EMS, and dispatchers for everything that they've done. It took a small village to, we made a quilt for all of these women and men that ran into the unknown at night. So on March 12, 2023, all of you, as well as many others, responded to a call of officers down. We are here to thank you for your courage and your bravery as you ran into the unknown that tragic night that made us all family. Now I'm going to have Kevin give an update on Adam's progress on his recovery.
Real quick on Adam here. Adam came home from Colorado, November 23, after spending April 23 in Colorado, back and forth. He's done well. He's come back and forth on it. So Shell finally decided to send him home, which was the smart thing to do. Back when he came home, he needed full assistance. And 1 week after that, started therapy again, same as what he was getting in Colorado. So continues to do that 5 days a week. And receives physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. Adam had surgery in February 27th of this year. Had his skull cap replaced, and he's been doing well ever since. Speech has improved, so has his life skills, and Adam is able to feed his chickens, cook on the Blackstone, right? And cut a little grass in the lawn, and do a little food prepping himself. We're all proud of you, Adam. Adam and Michelle continue to work hard together to get as much independence as they can. So Michelle, you and Adam have been, Michelle, you have been Adam's rock through all this, and we are blessed to have you with Adam. Thank you, Michelle.
Now I'm going to introduce Hermann Mayor Bruce Cox. Say a few words.
Would you all please stand for the pledge of allegiance? Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We have a short
Okay. Welcome, everyone. I wanted to start by saying that it's hard to believe over a year has passed since tragedy has hit Hermann with the senseless shooting of our Detective Sergeant Mason Griffith and Police Officer Adam Sullentrop. On that night, we lost Mason. Adam was wounded, and we are blessed to have him here with us today. These men and their families have sacrificed so much. Our community and surrounding communities have grown together to support each other. We have prayed, held vigils, have been united to strengthen the officers' families, and we will continue to do that. I'm a retired firefighter from High Ridge Fire Protection District. I retired after 45 years of duty. I'm still a volunteer with Hermann Fire Company. I've been through a lot. I've seen a lot of unfortunate situations. I know firsthand that the first responders, whether they're fire, police, EMS, or dispatch, we're all dedicated to what they do. Not everyone can do these jobs. The general public really has no idea what first responders deal with on a daily basis. And they have to go on with their life like nothing happened after these incidents. As first responders, we laugh, we cry, and we grieve. I can tell you several times on my way home from High Ridge Fire, I had pulled over at Mizzouks there in New Haven just to chill out and cry over a shift where it was not a good call. I did not want to take that home to my family. I needed to be a husband, a father for my family, not a grieving fireman. I know that many of you here today have probably done the same thing. Today we pay tribute to all first responders, especially focus on the first responders who were on the scene that tragic night at Casey's here in Hermann, a night that we will never forget. So on behalf of the city of Hermann and myself personally, I want to thank everyone for their dedication and their service to our community.
Next, we have another guest speaker, Kyle Walker, Missouri State Representative from District 109.
I may try to not use the podium. Holy cow, what a great event this looks like. I have never seen a appreciation ceremony for the first responders that have responded to a traumatic event like what we found there. I want to congratulate and thank you guys for putting this on. It's incredible, incredible. Starting off though, let me give you a little bit of background on myself. I spent 33 and a half years on Missouri State Highway Patrol. About 20 of those years, I was in the Criminal Investigation Bureau and Division. So we went out and we had a lot of incidents where officers are injured, officers are killed. I've seen this before, and that's why I say, holy cow, what a great, great ceremony this is, to honor and to thank the first responders here. A couple of things that I've learned over my lifetime. Oh, I'll throw one other thing in. My grandfather was actually the fire chief here in Hermann, Missouri back in about 60s, 70s, a long time ago. But, so I'm familiar with the Hermann area. My mom grew up here, and what a great town, what a great area that Hermann is. But back to the incidents that first responders see. Incidents that first responders have to deal with. And like the mayor had put, oftentimes it hits home really hard. And oftentimes people have to pull over after an incident and say, man, that was terrible. You know, we had to do some bad stuff. Over my years of seeing the bad things that happen and incidents like what Adam and Mason went through, I often find, especially when an officer is injured, and this may be going a little bit to the side, and I apologize. Oftentimes when an officer is injured in the line of duty, I tell you what we find is everybody's supporting them, like this here. And it is fantastic. Back in probably, let me think about this, back in about 91, 92, we had an officer on the highway patrol get hit by a car, paralyzed. And one thing that we did was we helped him out. One thing that I want to remind people, though, is we want to help them out throughout the rest of their lives, throughout the rest of the time that they need help. The highway patrol at that time, in my opinion, did not do a good job of supporting Travis Bigler. He was the officer that got hit on 71 South Highway. We had one officer that was living in the same town as he, Hugh Fowler was his name, and Hugh Fowler matched up with Travis Bigler and kept him in the loop, kept him, made sure that he had a feeling that he was still a part of the law enforcement community. Because Adam knows, Adam's going through this, but Adam is part of the law enforcement community now forever. And what we need to do is make sure that we remember that. We're doing such a better job now in 2023, 2024. Well, I would like to make sure that the fellow police officers, the chief of police, the mayor, everybody here realizes that this doesn't end for Adam 1 year later. This doesn't end for Adam 2 years later. Adam will be feeling the effects of this incident for the rest of his life. So please, please, make sure that this level of concern, this level of appreciation continues. And I know sometimes it's difficult, but we have kind of a culture of caring within the first responder community. And I think that all the first responders sitting here on stage, they can realize that it could be them. They could be in Adam's shoes. So what their job is to do is to make sure that we continue to keep Adam at the forefront of our thoughts and things. I see the shirts, Adam Strong. You know what? Not only do we need to print those this time, today, we need to print those 2 years from now and send them out 2 years from now and keep Adam strong for forever to come. So, and I didn't really have anything to talk about when I stepped up here, and this is just kind of the first thing that came to my mind, you know, is we need to latch on as a community, and what a great start this is. This is amazing that you people have come to show gratitude to the first responders, the amazing looking quilts that they're going to be presented with. This is something that will serve as a reminder for them for a long time. Let's just, as a community, remember to keep that in our thoughts and prayers. And then I want to just say a word to the first responders. Every call that we go on is important. The call for an officer down is not only important, but it's life-changing for them as well. We've all been in situations that you know, we can see as a change in our lives. Adam and Mason, you know, those two guys are connected forever. They're connected to each other forever. It's great that we are honoring the first responders, because every incident where there's an officer down, the first responders are actually a family. And they've been a family before, but this brings them together in a special way. And I just want to congratulate, commend them for the job that they do, the job that they continue to do, and thank them again for being a part of and doing such an amazing response to this incident. So again, I thank you guys for listening to me. Hopefully I've put a word out there that make you think and make you remember, you know, hey, this is a small community, and we're all together, and we're now all part of a family, and that family extends to the outside community. So thank you for giving me a few minutes to speak, and again, thank you guys for being here.
Now we have committee members. You guys would like to come up on stage, I'll introduce you, and then we'll get to another big part of why we're here. So first we have myself, Vicki Grant, my sister, Cheryl Bondre, sister, Pat Moore. You just will call them all sisters by now. Terry Bell could not make it today. Marie Hunnell and Linda Vollmer. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to you ladies, and if I missed anything, fill in for me.
Good morning, everyone. Again, thank you so much for coming today. I guess we'll go ahead and get started. Michelle Sullentrup, if you could please come up. Next, if we could have Mason's wife, Jennifer, come forward. Next, if we could please have Fern, Mason's mom, step forward. Next, if Vernon and Kevin Sullentrop could please step forward. Vernon and Kevin, Pat, Marie, and Terry wanted to give you something special in honor of Adam. Now if we could have Hermann Police Chief Marlon Walker step forward. We would also like to recognize Phil Hill. It's my understanding that he could not make it today, so we would like to. Next, if Josh Krull could please step forward. Next, we have H.A. Lambright. Next, if we could please have Greg Monroe step forward. The next quilt is for Matt Stratman. He could not make it today. The next quilt is for Russ Teetsdorf. Can Lisa Coppage please step forward? Can Terry Foley please step forward? The next quilt that we have is for Vera McDowell. It's my understanding that she could not make it today. The next quilt is for Ashley Vance. The next quilt is for Levi Cunningham. The next quilt is for Hannah Jones, and Hannah cannot join us today. The next quilt that we have is for Adam Sullentrup, and we're just going to go ahead and bring it down to you, Adam.
The next quilt is for Daniel Jordan. Mike Mueller, if you could step forward. We're gonna let the folders get caught up here for a minute. Next up is Scott Powell, and he was unable to attend. Next up is Dane Speckhouse. He was also unable to attend. Next up is Zach Speckhouse. Unable to attend today was Quentin Garbs. Also unable to attend today, Aaron Overcamp. Jeff Riley, if you could step forward. Roger Armstrong. Scott Eiler. Jeff Howard. AJ Jensen. Ryan Lindbergh. Joe Lynch and K9 Zena. Lind Mantles. Jared Blankenship. Kent Kraftmeyer. Kent has also offered to take Brian Laney. He is unable to attend. Matt Smith. Chris Miller. That is Chris's daughter, Jenna. There was a quilt also made for NYD police officer Lieutenant Ben Gelber from New York. He was one of Mason's really good friends. They were in contact with each other on Facebook, I believe, for a long, long time. So we are honored to make a quilt for him as well. And Officer Ken Steele, he was a Detroit police officer killed in the line of duty in 2016. gonna hand the mic back over to Verna.
You guys are on fire. It's 10:19. We are way ahead of schedule. That gives me all kinds of talk time. So bear with me on this one. Forgive me, I'm going to turn my back to you guys because this goes directly to our hometown heroes. Sullentrop family would like to express our admiration for your selflessness and your willingness to put others before yourselves. You're making the difference that's truly inspiring. Your willingness to go above and beyond is a true testament to the oath you've taken to serve and protect. You will all never know how much you've touched our lives. You cannot imagine how much your unwavering strength and your support has granted us. Thank you for your love, your laughter, your encouragement, and your tears that we share. The friendships, bonds, and relationships that we have are unbreakable. We're grateful for your strength and your inspiration. We will never forget the impact you made on our lives. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. So that concludes for today, but if all you guys would mind staying up here, I'd like to get maybe a group picture, maybe now while you're sitting or standing, however they want to do it, but if anybody else would like to say anything, not to put anybody on the spot, but we have lots of time. Oh, Sherry Opich.
I'm staying down here. I am not a very good public speaker. Today I'm representing the St. Louis Police Wives Association, and I have the president, Dr. Cameron Goldsmith, who was also Adam's anesthesiologist when he came into the hospital. I came into the Sullentrop SWAT by a telephone call to respond to the hospital to help the family. What we do is we go into the hospital and we make sure that the family somehow is taken care of. We provide meals, we provide support, and anything we can do. We try to give them their privacy, but we are also there to help them. When an officer is injured or killed in the line of duty, and we respond to the hospital, we usually are in contact with what's called a handler. Josh, my brother in crime, was the handler. And Josh had put up with me for 3 weeks. What a wonderful family. They put me in their lives. I became part of their family. And I thank them so much. My challenge today is, I'm an ex-police officer. I was married to a police officer for 30 years. My husband is deceased from illness. But one of the things that we learned, and we had a pact is, no matter how mad we were mad at each other, no matter how tired we are, we gave each other a kiss and said we loved each other. If we weren't together because we were like ships passing in the night, we called each other and made sure we told each other we love each other. So that's my challenge to you, because we've all found out from this incident how fragile life is. My second challenge to all of you, what a great community. What a great place to live. How you've all come together and supported Adam and his family, Jennifer and her family. There's two types of incidents that happen, and I've learned, and people that know me know I ask a lot of questions. There's the critical injured officer, and there's the officer that is killed in the line of duty. We are blessed in this area They have the Backstoppers, Guns and Hoses, and several other organizations. When an officer is killed in the line of duty, Backstoppers shows up, pays off their house, provides an education for their family, provides medical, and does a lot of other things for their entire life. There's still, right now, Backstoppers is serving 98 families. And there's a lady who was one of the first people to be supported. She is in a nursing home. So they stay with the family throughout their life. In the case of like Adam is considered a critical injured officer. Backstoppers does a lot of times step up and help the family with a donation. But we also have other organizations that I pray that will step up and help Adam's family, that helps them with their house and everything. But the difference is with a critical injured officer, and I challenge the legislature to do something and provide more support for the critical injured officers. I am friends with a lot of the officers from responding to the hospital. It is a struggle. It is a struggle. And one of the things I found out when I was taking care of my husband when he was sick is, Michelle, we never ask for help. We always say everything is fine. And there was times when I was working 16-hour days just to pay the bills. And I don't want Michelle to go through that. I want Michelle to spend quality time with Adam for the rest of their lives and that. So guess what, you guys? You're not done. There's a house that needs to be paid off. And if one of the other charities does not step up and pay off this house, me as family and my law enforcement family, I hope we work real hard to help them so that this couple, this loving couple, can have quality of life and not have to worry about bills. Because when you're critically injured, you have airplane bills, you have hotel bills, you have medical bills. Those bills at your house don't stop. So that's my challenge to you. And thank you, Solentrop and Michelle and Adam, for allowing me in your life, and the St. Louis Police Wives. We've been doing this for 50-something years, and I hope we continue. So, I hear there's a fundraiser October 5th that could be coming up. There's a little police car out there that's going to go up for auction. We need to do this. We need to help the Solentrops. Thank you.
Kevin, do you want to say anything? I guess this then concludes the event. Again, thank you all for coming and supporting our hometown heroes. Formal stuff's over.